The 16 Days of Activism Against Gender Violence is an international campaign that starts on the 25th of November, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and ends on the 10th of December, Human Rights Day. The campaign works toward raising awareness of gender-based violence as a human rights issue at the local, national, regional, and international levels.
The idea was to come up with some breakthrough initiative that would help people who have been victims of domestic violence, of trauma, abuse. And so I thought, being an artist, the most logical thing for me to do would be to do a program using the arts and art therapy. I decided to start with a group of young women here that live in a shelter called Samoa Victim Support Group, because it's long been understood that people who have suffered abuse and trauma can benefit from self-expression and creativity. It helps them really understand their emotions when they can draw pictures about their feelings. And it's also a way of dealing with their feelings that's safe and acceptable in this society.
We're here at the Centre for Women and Youth here in Apia, Samoa, and we're at the exhibition called Expressions of Emotion, and this is an exhibition which has come out of the artwork done here in Samoa by Tiapapata Art Centre in collaboration with many other NGOs and health services, to work with people who are vulnerable, who have emotional issues, some people with mental health conditions, to explore how art can support their mental health and well-being.
Great. You like? Fantastic. Okay. We've got two more.
Tūlanga le arts therapy. O se avanoa po se awala fo le vole van faonga ia tu I fafo. E tele lava na magofo ina susu enga magofo ine le tele le sosoani o le tūlanga le therapy. E fe sosoani le ngasenga sole mafofa. Ia o se avano le lea le mo se temi mo fo le o mafai e ona fai ne Samoa le tūlanga. Ia ai fo le stofa o le tūlanga le fo le a tonu e mauai fo I mase fe sosoani po se sina fata inga po sina onga fo mo le au fenga venga.
For the mental health unit to use this for the Samoan youth is an incredible opportunity, because as we can see that there level of excitement, the level of cognitive thinking, thought patterns in this short time have improved dramatically. And I think it needs to be continued, because they will go home, and as this is a new remedy, it's a new part of their recovery. It's important to have it ongoing, their recovery assessment.
Yeah, I like the textures of that and the way the colors.
The artwork we see here in the exhibition today is an expression of how art can be accessible to people who have perhaps never thought of themselves as artists, and people who have perhaps even been anxious or afraid to make art. With time and with the appropriate supportive environment, anyone, in fact, and particularly these people, young and old, can find themselves in a situation where they can produce artworks that surprise them. They think, can I do this? How have I done this? This is my work. And indeed what this gives back to an individual in terms of self-esteem and support for their own sense of place in the world can be really substantial.
Why I create this this heart, it reminds me of bad things that happens at home. It just happened between peoples and other peoples like me and my friends, where sometimes we have bad feelings and we kept it inside. That's why there's hairy things on the heart. I put it on. It shows what is difficult, shows bad feelings of me or someone. But the leaves here on the art here, it shows my expressions of showing some things deep inside is pure, and it's kindness.
At the Goshen Mental Health Trust, and we've been working here for a few months now. I've noticed that when the consumers are doing their drawing and painting, they are so deeply focused, so absorbed, and it has a very calming effect on them. I also feel that they are really looking inside themselves and bringing something out.
I can see that the consumers are beginning to express their feelings more openly since they started painting. They can be very creative by the way that they paint and the way they show their thoughts and feelings on the painting that they do.
I tū lava, a wana ni tu singata, I o loko wha, ngai o iai o lātou mawhau, e Faʻaāliga I Lagona, o loko tanumia, e whaatino ai mea o mono mawhau. E ala lele tusi mai o nei ata, po o le tele o lanu lau te whaonga ina tusi ei ata, o lātou Lagona na o loko tanumia I tutongu. Ona o lea po pitu silina ta o lea so. Ona o lea whaatino ina nea nei a onanga po o tonga fiti o le sea o le stonga fita ua nei. Mo e o mo miele so soani tau le mawhau.
What we have internationally is a growing body of evidence for not only the visual arts but the arts in general for healthcare, but also particularly for mental health and well-being. We see many countries in the world beginning to recognise the value of this for public health systems and the emergence of serious bodies of research.
When they see the painting, when it's printed, I like their smile. It says everything. I can go on how important it is, but you can see in their faces that they liked it, and I think it's generated, there is a step for the recovery for their life, to have a better quality of life.
Really interesting to try out different stuff, from painting to clay molding and just different forms of art. It's a great experience, and seeing other people like our patients, what we're doing today, like some sort of art therapy for the mental health patients. It's great to be able to be free to express themselves in any way, especially in art form. You notice then they have some sort of talent that you don't see every day. I think they have more talent than me. But yeah, I think it's a great experience. It's great for them. It's great therapy for them. I think you can actually see them relax, just going about their own stuff.
Well, I think it's a really good exercise, for the patients, because a lot of these patients haven't had the opportunity, like painting and ceramics. They've never had that opportunity, so I think it's a good new experience for them, as a therapy, and I hope it continues.
wa uluma o le ata tele le sa balina le autalapo mai le lata. Ia te o whiwhilia talatala no atu ai. O le ulutala le ata, o le vao matua o le fuafuanga. Ia pe o whiwhilia tau whamatala mai ai le tāua o le tusiata e mese lava i tatu o tupulanga talavou e awala mai ai o la tō whalangona. E pei o isi tu tāua o le whatusiata o le au maile o mawhauwhanga ma Lagona e awala maile le whatinonga o le ata. Ia e pei lau o autu iai le ata le ai lou ai iai. I le mānai o lato mawhauwhanga e awala mai le i meo manulele whataita ingala o le pese manulele lea ai tangatanga e le mānai a o mawhauwhanga o lea fo i tusiata ia o lai au mai e ilo na ia mawhauwhau se fōlinga o se mea o lo whiwhia iai ma awala mai e o Lagona i le Faʻaāliga I lanu e whaonga ia e mai se foi le vau matua. A tātou vavai e pi le se vau matua foi le māsaninta titilo. Ai pe o le whātāua ina lea o le au mai lea o lato mawhauwhaunga. Ma o lato Lagona e awala mai le I atalau te valina. Ia o se mele tau na whātāua I le tātou nganu. Ia e mai se foi tātou tupulanga whai ai. O le whātāua ina o lato manatu, ma o lato mawhauwhaunga, ia ma e pei o le aungana o le nei Faʻaaliga, I le whape awala mai e se mata ngofi e tātou te mana o vavai ai, a le mata ngofi o lo tonu o anganga ma loto nei tupulanga talako o lo whai ai tonu te toa tunu.
Whātusaina te tonga le o lo whasia ina mai isi ainga, whiarwhani ma si ainga rufa. O lo whapea whaona ta awina mai le nei atu. O lo e mawhai ana whaavau ainga. Mai e mawhai whaona whapea ona tutu whatusia ainga o whapea ona wala I mawhtanga. Mai te lewe se ranga ta o lo whapea ona ta awina tuele nei. Ia tau o tūsia. Ia inga ona lo whera tō whanau. Tau si whamau ni whanau whapea na awina mai lea tū. Ma whaisia ina si ainga o whera whani si ainga o wha. O le manu lea, o le ele lungo le la au I matamata I fungo la au ma o le tamu whai o ia e su e se mea ai. Po o lai e alu sanga ili se mea e whawai le moenga ma so e se mea e fofo ai o ia o le manu lea. Ua lele mai o ia ma tū lalo le whai o le ua tamu whai e ai le whai pula po tamu whai e awe e se mea ai e whaaputuputu o la tō mea ai e whatau lele te mea ti munga ai. Ua te le mea ai le ua whaaputu. O le Lagona ia te au I le mele o le art po le aonga tusiata. Ia e Lagona e fwoi le loto fia ona e te lea ia se mea o maua.
Se manu ia au o lo atua o lo utapasa o e o te toea e ai whanua o lo utapasa o e o te toea e ai whanua o lo utapasa o e o te toea